You can monitor the time.
Okay.
Start when you're ready.
Okay. Can you guys see my screen? Oh, whoops. Can you see it?
I can see it.
Okay. So we realized that a lot of foreign tourists arrive to Japan, but they struggle to find the best places to visit when they're here. And also, they also wish for a more gamified experience, for example, like a scavenger hunt when visiting the most famous cities of Japan. And many of these tourists also just feel very lazy when doing their pre-trip research. I also feel the same when I visit. Um, so I think that we needed a solution for this. So our solution is both the Culture Passport app and Booklet, which make visiting the tourist attractions of Japan more like a scavenger hunt. Also, tourists no longer have to do extensive research before trips because everything is already listed in the Culture Passport app as well as the booklet. Next, Mui, do you want to go?
Okay, so sometimes you will see the signs and instructions are only in Japanese, which is very difficult for the foreigners, even for me, who have been staying in Japan for 2 years. Yeah, so like so here's an example: like tourists is like riding their bicycles and wandering around the cities because the bus and the train is expensive and we have encountered traffic. But he saw a sign that he does not understand, so he passed by. So to solve these problems in our prototype, we will add the useful Japanese signs and instructions and their meaning in the travel booklet. As you can see, we have the local manners and also the useful signs and instructions in our in both of the digital app and then the travel booklet.
Okay. Nam, do you want to go next?
So one of our final reasons that we thought that it would be very important is the budget, and also for younger tourists like myself, so should always think about how how to get all the money worth, and that is why we use both the cultural passport and the booklet for receiving, knowing where to go and how to use our money worth. And also we also get coupons and discounts for something like, can suggest us a good place and somewhere that we can make our money. Yeah, so that is the platform.
Okay, nice. And then let me share my screen. We have actually a prototype. Let me see. 1 second. Okay. So can you see my screen?
We can see
Wait,
it.
hold on. Let me share again. Okay. Can you see it? Okay, so basically this is the home screen where you can see the information about Kyoto, areas that you should visit, some of the food, the famous food, available coupons, as well as the manners that the tourists are recommended to follow. Here is the profile page where you can change your username, your address, your email address, and your password. And you can also see your available coupons. And then this is kind of the main part of the app, but there's kind of like a journey you can go on to find all the main attractions of the city that you're in. And then, for example, if this is the one that you're visiting next, you can click on it and it takes you to the map where you can see the ones that you've completed as well as the ones that you still haven't completed. And then you can also see the shops where you can use the coupons at. And then we also included a translation section so that people can communicate with the locals even if they can't speak Japanese. And then, sorry, do we still have, okay, we still have a minute. And then, hold on 1 second. Okay. And then here is the booklet that we made. This is going to be just a little book that we give the tourists that give them the most important information about what they can do while they're in Kyoto or in whatever city they're in Japan, and shows them the maps, a stamp page, and then the discounts. So yeah, that's kind of what we made.